Today is January the 17th, 2018. I'm Keith Warr, and welcome to another episode of Homeless in Titusville. And today I'm being joined by, what is your name, ma'am?
Jamie Carr.
Jamie Carr, and what is your name, sir?
Andrew Carr.
Andrew Carr. And how old are you, Jamie?
34.
You're 34, and how old are you, sir?
34 as well.
Okay, both 34 years old. And are you guys from Titusville originally?
No.
You're not. And you're not either?
No.
No. How long have you guys been living here in Titusville?
About a year and 2 months.
Okay. And what brought you to Titusville? Why Titusville of all places?
Well, we found a place that would help us get housing. And they helped us out. So we've been down on luck for a while. But then I suffered a heart attack 8 months ago, and that's why we're back in this situation again.
Okay.
But they moved us to Titusville.
Where were you?
Melbourne.
You were in Melbourne originally. Mm-hmm. Are you guys from there? Did you grow up in Melbourne, or where did you guys grow up? Where'd you grow up,
I came from Chicago. I moved here about 4 years ago from Chicago.
Okay. And how about you?
Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah.
But Titusville's home. You want to stay here in Titusville?
Not really.
Make this your home? No, not really. No. Wow. Well, what if you got help by some nice people, like to get back on your feet? Then I would imagine you'd like to stay, right? I mean,
Well, yeah.
It's
just right now I'm down your luck and everything just seems gloomy here.
So you really kind of, I mean, isn't that you don't like it? It's just that you don't have a nice place to stay. Where are you guys staying right now?
In the woods.
In the woods.
Literally in the woods in a tent with our 2 kids and trying to make it day by day.
And how old are the children?
One is 1 and the other one's 2.
And then I see you got another one on the way. You're
sir.
Pregnant. What's your due date?
On March 4th.
March 4th.
That'll be February, the end of February for a C-section. So we have 6 weeks left.
And where are you having the baby at?
In Parish.
Parish. So you have a doctor. You're getting health care for the baby
Through
currently?
the health department.
Okay. So you have like Medicaid or something?
Yeah, the C insurance.
And what do you guys have for income? What is your income? What do you work?
No, I get SSDI. I'd only get $407.50 a month.
And why is that? How come you're on disability?
I have really bad cataracts. From diabetes, I'm legally blind.
And then, so from the diabetes, I would imagine, I was a paramedic for several years. That's most likely the cause of your heart attack.
Yes, I had a blockage in my RCA valve, and they rushed me into surgery, because if I didn't go to hospital when I did, I would have died from the blockage. So they took me to Parish, so.
And how about you? Do you have any income?
No.
No.
I just take care of the kids and take care of him.
Okay. And so do you guys receive food stamps? Do you guys get anything else? Welfare?
We only get food stamps.
Food stamps. And what do you get for a family of 4 food stamps?
It's a little over $600.
Right. Well, that doesn't go anywhere because you don't have a refrigerator to keep anything in. Everything's got to be instant. It's got to be a can of this, a can of that.
Yes, sir.
Everything from a gas station or a little Quick Mart, right?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty pricey there, too.
Plus gallons of milk every other day.
And the kids are little.
Kids,
They're in diapers. How do you afford diapers?
That's pretty much where all of our money goes, is diapers
My
and
disability
wipes.
check is diapers, wipes, phone bills. We need phones in case something happens.
Absolutely, yeah. You have to have communications to be able to call her doctor or, an ambulance for the kids. I mean, something.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been homeless? How long have you been living in the tent?
6 months now.
6 months. You've been in Titusville for 6 months. I'm super shame on me for not finding you earlier. That's how I feel.
No, we keep low key. It's just there's no help here. There's nothing. The city with kids involved, we can't seem to find any kind of help anywhere. It's sad but true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's going to be some people who watch this video and they're going to criticize and they're going to say, well, he gets $407.50 a month. By God, that's just over $3 a person or whatever a day. You could be staying at Trump Tower. I'm just being sarcastic, but there are morons in this world that watch my videos. I can't help that. But seriously, has it always been like this for you guys?
No, we were doing really well when we moved out here.
And then why was that? Was somebody working?
He was working a little bit where he could, and we were making ends meet. It wasn't like we had extra money, just laying around, but we had our family and we were happy. We had a roof over our head. And it just spirals out of control after the health issues. You know,
So where were you last living?
over,
Forest Villas,
yeah,
Forest Villas.
South Street.
Okay.
like rundown condos.
So not
but it was a
exactly-
home.
There again, not exactly Trump Tower here in
No.
Titusville.
No,
The outside was scary, but the inside was immaculate. It was, we liked it. We called it home.
it was home.
But after a heart attack,
So when you closed the door, you felt relatively safe because I know you didn't want to let the kids out there and play and stuff.
No,
not
they-
no,
not a
they
good
never went
neighborhood.
outside, but you know, it was our place.
Yeah. And how did you lose it?
with the heart attack, I was out of work for about a month, and the bills just spiraled out of control, and I wasn't working anymore because they just replaced me. 'Cause the job I had, he paid cash in hand, so the next person came in got the job, but I couldn't work for a month.
Wow.
And so the rent was $600 plus our bills, and it just caught up with us.
Yeah. And of course now the situation is, legally you can't work because if you were to work and make over a certain amount of money, your Social Security disability would be gone, and then you wouldn't have health insurance for all your.
I'm on 9
Things that you
different
have.
medications right now, and I couldn't afford that no insurance. There's no way.
Do you have co-pays right now with that insurance? You do. And how much are those co-pays for each of your meds?
It's like $7. Well, I mean,
$7 per
still-
med. I mean, it's still a lot.
altogether,
Oh,
yeah.
altogether.
Yeah, I mean, it's
altogether,
still
okay.
a little bit
Hey,
money
$7 is $7.
Yeah.
That's a copay each month that, with each time you have to do it. There's no hitting your cap and that's the end of it.
right.
It's $7 each month that it's taking away from the kids, or it's taking away from bills.
And how about transportation? How do you get to your doctor's appointments?
We walk all the way up here.
You
A
walk
mile and a half there and a mile and a half back. So at least 3
with
miles
the
a day.
kids in a stroller.
One stroller.
You have one stroller. So what does that mean? What's the reality? Are you saying that one of you has to carry one of the children while the other one pushes?
We put her on the very top of the stroller, the oldest one. We'll put her on the very top and balance her up there.
So you need a
'Cause
bigger
she can't
stroller.
walk, yeah.
You need a bigger stroller. I mean that's a small thing that you guys need.
Yeah.
That would help you with one of your problems is a larger stroller. Obviously you guys need housing. You guys need, those babies are sleeping outside. And the only reason we're inside tonight is we're at the cold weather shelter, which is also the DAV, Disabled American Veterans office, off of, I believe we're on Singleton and Garden Street, across from the airport. So walk me through a day. What do you do on your average day?
Wake up, get the kids ready. We go eat lunch at the soup kitchen. We'll come back, lay the kids down. When they get up, we go eat dinner at the soup kitchen. Go home, sit around till bedtime, or sometimes we go out and take the kids to the park. Just give them something to do to get out and stretch their legs and stuff. And it's pretty much the same schedule every day.
When you say soup kitchen, do you mean the Salvation Army
Yes.
over there by Blanton Park, I think it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go there, they have 2 feedings a day.
Most of the time.
Yeah,
With
most
the
of the time.
holidays passing by, they weren't doing too much of the dinners. So
And how are the kids with that? Are they fussy to where
They're
they
really
won't eat that
fussy.
kind of stuff?
they pretty much just eat the green beans. The rest of the stuff they're iffy about.
So you guys have
Sometimes
to go
we
to
are
the
too.
store and use the food stamps on cans of ravioli
Yeah,
or whatever.
The only thing we can shop at without having a car is at the Citgo gas station, which everything's an arm and a leg there, and it's ridiculous.
Right, because you don't have a car, so you don't even have a bike for transportation.
We either
Really
walk
walk
everywhere,
altogether.
or if we have extra money, we'll take the bus. But other than that, it's walking.
So taking the bus is a luxury.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
it really
it's
is,
a luxury.
especially if we have to make it to Walmart. And then carrying the diapers home with all that. It's...
What do the kids do all day? Do they have toys? Do they?
They have toys. Unfortunately, they're stuck in their playpens when we're at our tent because it's just too sandy, too dirty, and we'll let the 2-year-old go outside and play in the sand, but God only knows what's in there, but
Yeah.
we try to make it safe enough for them to play, but still giving them time to stretch their legs and, being a kid.
Yeah. How do you guys keep clean? How do you, because you guys are relatively clean. You guys really look
We
like
are.
clean people.
We actually
We-
took a shower today.
We come here for showers.
Yeah.
Come here for showers.
We met a lady that's trying to help us out here, and she says we can come here a couple of days a week to shower. And
And how about washing clothes? How do you wash clothes?
Once a month. We run out of clothes, and we've been wearing these clothes for a while now, as you can tell.
Yeah. Well, how do you keep your clothes fresh and clean out in the woods? I'm serious. Like when it rains and stuff, are they in garbage bags? Do you have
We
bins?
just keep them in milk crates, but our tent gets wet when it rains. I mean, I got the top half covered with tarps, but the other half that's not covered, water's leaking through, so we gotta maneuver
Everything
the
kind of goes in the
stuff.
middle, and then hope and pray that you're not flooding in the middle of the night, or it's underneath a hole in the middle.
So tell me about family. Does your family, Andrew, for instance, do they know that you're homeless?
I ain't talked to my family in like 10 years.
And-
When I grew up, my dad hit me every day, threatening to kill me, and I don't talk to them. They're nothing to me,
So you grew up in an abusive home,
pretty much, yeah.
and how about you?
They
your
know we're
family?
homeless.
So your family knows you're homeless, and are they able to help? Do they have money?
They won't even talk to us.
They won't.
No,
And
they're
why
just-
is that?
My mom's kind of out there as far as mentally, and it caused a lot of problems. And so she kicked us out. We were staying with her before, or when the oldest one was 3 months old. And that's where it all started. Just got into an argument and all that.
Wow. So I want you guys to be ultra honest. Does anybody have any bad habits? Does anybody drink? Does anybody gamble? Do they have a drug problem?
I'll smoke a little marijuana every once in a while, but that's just to cope with the stress of being homeless and not be able to find really anything around here. But that's about it. That and cigarettes. I don't
Cigarettes
even
is
drink.
mine.
Yeah, cigarettes is her habit. Drinking's so
And you're
expensive.
pregnant, lady.
Hey, it's
This
better
is-
than doing heroin or crack while you're pregnant.
and
but-
look, and I'm going to tell you, there are going to people that are going to judge you for that too.
And
But
a lot of people do, but
Right.
when
The
you're
thing is-
stressed that much, and
you have to have some kind of outlet. Everyone
That's
has an
my
outlet.
outlet.
Everyone does, And I just about guarantee. I know you probably smoke those cigars,
I
those
do.
99-cent.
$1.16,
Yeah, yeah, with tax. I know.
and that's another. We cut down. We used to smoke L&Ms, and we cut back to
But I will say
handmade
this:
cigarettes.
if you did quit those, there again, it's not like you could now afford to stay in Trump
no,
Tower.
no, you can't.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't go out and buy packs every single day.
Right.
Okay. It's if you have them, you have them. If you don't, it's gonna be a rough day.
I try to,
So be it. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
try to budget my checks on stuff we need. Like, hey, we need 2 boxes of diapers, 2 bags of wipes, a carton of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Laundry money.
I mean, we don't go out and spend on alcohol or
Right.
drugs.
And you don't gamble.
No, we might win the lotto if we did.
No, yeah, right.
we stay
Yeah,
away
so you
from
can't,
that.
you know that you can't win if you're not in it. You can't win it,
Exactly.
but sometimes you got to make the choice between that dollar going to go in the baby's milk or
Yeah.
But so what do you think the future holds? I mean, do you see an end to this?
I would like to see an end to it. I really would.
I mean, we want to see this baby be able to crawl around and play with toys, in a safe, clean area, and the other two growing up, being normal kids, not living in the woods, not afraid of society looking at them, the way they do now.
Are the children healthy now? Do they have
They
any? No one has any major. The children are healthy.
Yeah.
No major health problems. And what other kind of things have you guys done, or do you do on a regular basis to earn any extra money? Do you guys panhandle? Do you guys have a sign? Do you do any of that kind of stuff?
We collect aluminum cans,
Okay.
soda cans. We got about 90 to 100 pounds saved up now. And aluminum is 50 cents a pound, so it's like $50 cash in hand right there.
And we walk 'em all the
we
way
walk
down
them
there.
3 miles to the scrapyard.
Wow. Doesn't sound like you guys are lazy.
No,
No, we're
Yeah,
always
yeah.
on the move.
every day. From the time we get up till we go to bed, go. So we're just trying to live like everybody else is.
Yeah. Wow.
You gotta raise a family and take care of the kids and get stuff done.
And neither one of you guys are veterans? Never been
I
in the
tried,
military?
but I couldn't being diabetic. They wouldn't let me join. When I was 18, I tried to sign up for the Marines, but they said no, not being diabetic. So.
And wow, this is just really tough. I feel for you guys with the 2 little ones. I think you guys are the only people that I've ever interviewed that have had children that weren't at least school age, because when they're school age, they're getting a hot lunch,
Yeah.
they're in a classroom, they've got friends they can play and so on and so forth, all that kind of stuff. But you guys have them with you day in and day out, and
They never leave our side.
yeah, you can't. You don't have a yard to let them crawl around in. And what would happen to you if somebody found out where you were staying and they came in there and they said, pack it up? What would you do?
We don't know. We've had our third day in the woods. A cop actually came out and talked to us. He said we weren't in trouble. He's going to talk to his dispatcher and see if he can get us some help. But he never came back to talk to us. Basically, we weren't in trouble. And
that was here in Titusville?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About how long ago was that?
Like the third day out there.
So about 6 months ago or so? Wow.
And they just never came back to see if we needed anything, if, help us in any way of showing us a direction.
Yeah. A lot of times our police here in Titusville, they're at a loss too. They don't know.
Yeah.
Matter of
That's what we
fact,
kind of figured.
a lot of times what happens is they're forced to compound your problem. And I'll tell you how that happens. The property owners could call them and have you trespassed.
Right.
So then what happens is you get a little trespass thing, and if you're ever out there again, ever, for any reason, you go to jail. And most homeless people end up doing about 32 days in jail simply for existing somewhere. Whereas somebody like myself who has a home and has a little bit of money, it might only be a $150 bond to get out of jail. Could you imagine $100 or $150 standing between you and getting out of jail for a month?
We couldn't be away from our kids at home.
I
There'd
know.
be no way. He wouldn't last. I wouldn't last. Like, that's...
And I'm going to say
We
this.
try to stay to ourselves so that, we eliminate that issue of trespass. And it's a thing every single day. Is somebody going to come back here and tell us we don't have to leave? And then what do we do?
Right, and staying safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other thing I wanted to say was this. Certainly, I don't want you to feel like I'm judging. I'm not judging. But let's talk a little reality, okay? So you're going to have 3 kids soon. And it's going to be really hard to find somewhere to rent. It's hard to find somewhere to rent as a family of 4.
Right.
So after this one, do you have any religious objections to any kind of sterilization or birth control? Or?
Oh no, I'm getting fixed. I'm done.
Yeah.
We're already on that process with the doctors.
Right. I mean, certainly, look, it's your right, and I stand by you having the right to procreate as many children as you want. We live in America. We live in a free country.
We would love to have tons of children.
Right.
But in our situation, 3 is even too much.
Yeah.
We struggle with...
Right now, you each have one in arm.
Yeah.
And now you're going to have one extra one that's going to need to be juggled.
Yeah. That's what we have. We need a pouch and just put them in the pouch.
Wow. Really, really tough stuff. Wow. Look, you guys here in Titusville, if you're watching this video and this bothers you, that we have a married couple with 2 children and a child on the way, you guys can leave me a message on YouTube. You guys can also friend me on Facebook at KEITHWOHR. I do respond to them. I accept your friend requests. I have no problem with accepting everybody. If you have some help, let me know. If you have a mean comment, keep it to yourself. But look, I know there's a lot of good people. You guys are good people that watch my videos and often do have a lot of help for people. Is there any message or is there anything you would like people to know about your situation? Is there something that we haven't talked about that you would like the viewers to know?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
No.
Nothing come to mind right now.
No.
So we're just trying to live day to day, man, and
You just try
keep these raccoons away from our kids. We have raccoons at our campsite, so there's 3 of them. But I mean, we're doing okay. It's just trying to get out the streets, man, and just live,
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, I appreciate you guys taking a few minutes to let us get to know you.
Appreciate your time too, man. I appreciate it to come out here this late at night and do this and in the cold.
Yeah.
This is what I do. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.